Miles Plumlee. LeBron James. Bucks call timeout. Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy. There you go, fans. That was your Bucks dancer. One more time. Let him hear it. Out of bounds. Bucks ball. LeBron James. Jared Bates. J.R. Smith for three. J.R. Smith. Counted. Jared Bates. J.R. Smith. Chris Middleton.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys.
About time for anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and go. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Kyrie Irving. Jared Bates. Kyrie Irving. Jared Bayless. Kyrie Irving. Assist from Iman Shumpert. Jared Bates. Out of bounds. Milwaukee ball.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Ennis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still intimidating.
From deep LeBron, that is good. James has got 18 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Irving, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Shumpert with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From about 19 feet, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Screen by Monroe. It's Parker with the drive. And the rejection by Love. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Fast break, Milwaukee. Now here's Ennis, covered by LeBron. Monroe's shot is good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. James outside. From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. James has got 21 in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. There's the pass to Vaughn. Rebound, Love.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers making the shot, and he gets the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
James kicks to Irving. There's the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. They set the screen. Monroe against James. Monroe, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start bearing some of those.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. And Middleton subbed in for Vaughn. And then for Cleveland, Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. Irving can't hit.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Henson. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Mark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow is right. And here's Ennis. He kicks to Henson. There's the pick. Ennis in the corner. Henson with the screen. Ennis dishes to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Henson. Mozgov with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Middleton following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Tries it from 19. Again, Irving missing.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
Henson sets a screen for Ennis. Thompson comes with the double team. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now James, who's got 23. With the shot. Rebound by Ennis.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Excellent use of the screen that time. That's now 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Bucks trail by 10. Ennis kicks to Middleton. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Jefferson. It's 2-on-1. And James throws it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Irving attacking the 11-footer. That drops. Irving's got 16.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Middleton, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ennis kicks to Henson. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Plumlee and the foul on John Henson. That is his first foul of the game. And Bayless has checked in for Milwaukee. A switch here also for Cleveland. Smith has checked in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James dishes to Smith. Pass to Dellavedova. 16 feet away. That one a little long.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off top. And so we wrap up the first half. the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland? And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot, manning the middle. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Tyler Ennis. Shoots from the high post. Second chance shot, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they needed it.
Irving for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Parker. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
11 feet away. And good. And it takes it high. Bounce off the right iron and down. 29 points for LeBron. Bucks trail by 13. Ennis kicks to Monroe. That's good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. LeBron kicks to Irving from past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Antetokounmpo. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around. And as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. A second chance effort. Here's Mozgov. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Jabari Parker.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Bucks trail by 12. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Middleton dishes to Monroe. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Mozgov. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense. Paid for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
They get it back, and the lead is down inside single digits. Monroe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. What a game for LeBron. He has 29 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the Bucks making a change here. Long's checked in. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career, despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond, and that took some getting used to.
Here's Ennis. He dishes it to Monroe. Parker, right side. The Bucks working the ball around. Vaughn can't get it to go. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper. Teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area, and there's still value in that.
The Bucks shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 29 points. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Works a big high bounce and goes in. Shumpert's got 6 points.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pope loose. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. They get it back. Feeds it to Shumpert. There's the triple. That's good. 9 points in the game so far.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Parker, a screen on Irving. And Parker, here we go. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Shoots. Shumpert, no good. Here's Vaughn. Kicks it to Parker.
They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
The feed to Monroe. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Monroe's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. James against Middleton. And Love has it in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Now here's Ennis, covered by Irving. Ennis with the ball. 6 points for him. The second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Been a big game for Monroe. He's got 14 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up. He can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer. At his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
That's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Outside Jefferson. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jefferson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Was another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Guys, they're getting caught flat-footed here, and if you're the coaching staff, you've got to get in their ear right now. Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Now here's Jefferson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. But they recover it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. 5th, Chris Middleton.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
And at shooting guard,
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Greg Monroe. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dishes it to Shumpert. The 15-footer. Again, Shumpert missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole. It hasn't affected them too much.
Pass to Henson. It's stolen by Jefferson. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Middleton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Vaughn, guarded by Shumpert, and he dunks it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. And Bayless kicks to Middleton. Puts it up from 17, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. 12 points for Chris Middleton.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Williams, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. That's good. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. 1:03 left to play in the third. Plumlee with a screen on Williams. In the corner, Middleton with it. Three-pointer. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vaughn. And so Thompson nails both of them. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee, no luck.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Jefferson. Back to Williams. He got it up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Bucks trail by 13. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Monroe. And it's Bayless in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. It's LeBron with the drive. Smith left side. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. LeBron James on the wing. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got 31 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Bayless kicks to Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
Here is Bayless following the score by Cleveland. Shots good by Middleton.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Timofey Mozgov again. Mozgov's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside, here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. The kick out to Irving. To the inside, here's Mozgov, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And it's Monroe finishing it off.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now Bayless. Passes it to Monroe. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Love. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, so his numbers declined. But that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players.